Good evening. I'm Tina Tasaka with Cannabis X America, and we are here tonight with Green Jester Entertainment here at this great Rollin' Bowl party, and we are rolling and bowling tonight for sure. Great crowd, great energy, woohoo! And I just met Kyle, and they have a new cannabis company, and Verdant. Thank you. I looked at it and it looked French to me, but it is an English word. And but boy, you guys are doing some real special stuff, and they have some beautiful products as well. And we'll put up all the information. Definitely some beautiful products. And but gosh, you guys started about a year ago, right?
So we've been building for the last 3 years our facility. We have just launched our brand over the 420 weekend, and our first harvest was in January.
First harvest in January. That is so exciting. And, while we were talking, the one thing that you brought out in the conversation is that you guys are doing a very unique style of growing. So I would love for you to kind of dive into that a little bit for the viewers here that are going to see this video, because it is very unique, and it's only done in 2 other states, I believe, what you mentioned to us. So if you could, kind of get into that and just the uniqueness of that style.
So I'm not 100% sure it's only done in 2 states.
Okay.
But is a unique way of growing that emphasizes the true organic process of cannabis cultivation. We do a no-till living soil grow where we emphasize a living ecosystem in each one of our soil beds. Each bed is about 60 feet long, and we will balance microbial life within it to provide nutrients to the cannabis, and that soil will never change. It should last around 15 to 20 years through the act of not tilling, hence the no-till. We will promote richness in each of those soil beds that will produce a better product over time.
That is so fantastic. So, the cannabis connoisseur, would actually know that process, and they're going to seek out that product. And,
even among connoisseurs, it's actually not widely known. It's very widely known in the hash making community, as is an excellent way to source fresh material for ice water hash extraction. But I would be surprised if even connoisseurs haven't been introduced to no-till living soil, because it is a very difficult process to set up, and it's not widely available in the United States at the moment.
Wow. So what are some of the other benefits for no-till?
So our process is 100% organic, no pesticides, no fungicides, no herbicides, no synthetic nutrients, just 100% clean cannabis that results in the smooth, flavorful expression of each strain's genetics and provides none of the negative ramifications that smoking synthetics may entail.
That is fantastic. So I'm looking here at this beautiful packaging and everything that you guys have done here, and this one's called Blue Nerds, which I love.
Yeah.
So
sucker for the Blue Nerds.
So what are some of the names of some of your strains and some of your products? What do you guys have on the shelves?
So in our Verdant brand, our Blue Nerds has been a community favorite. Shout out to the people over at the High Lounge.
Oh yeah, okay. We like the High Lounge. The High Lounge is fantastic. Yeah, they're great.
Our Blockberry is one of my personal favorites. That's Tropicana Cookies cross Black Cherry Punch.
Okay.
That got 3rd place in the 10-star cup in a rosin competition a couple months ago at this point.
Excellent.
Our Hammerland is some of the highest terpenes dried flower I've ever seen. 6.64% on the dried weight. Wow. Old school. Sadly, I'm not allowed to tell you about the genetics of that one. It's proprietary.
And that was called Old School?
Oh, it's called Hammerland.
Oh, Hammerland. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Excellent. Okay.
And to talk about the jar a little bit.
Yeah, please.
We really want to provide these terpenes in this best possible form to the end consumer. So each one of our jars are vacuum sealed to ensure freshness, as well as having a window at the bottom to ensure the customer has transparency to the product. We also include a flavor assessment profile that helps, we hope, will help the bud tenders and the community better understand what cannabis they're smoking and why it's giving them the effect that it is. So we have our indica to sativa spectrum, as well as the crosses, the top terps, and each flavor profile assessment. So you can track that and see which ones you like and which ones you may not like.
Yeah, this is just amazing. I know it's going to be real small on camera, but certainly, anybody, if you're viewing this, you might be able to look at it on your laptop or your desktop and blow it up. And, we can throw up an image, but this is so amazing to be able to look at this kind of detail and to look at that, because you got to be able to break down the terpenes. You got to understand those terpenes, and that's where the industry is going. Mm-hmm. You want to be able to match those terpenes to what product, to what you want to ingest now. It's getting down to that level. It really is. It's coming down to that.
And we'd like to make it as easy as possible for everyone to track that. Like, we know not everyone wants to pull up a QR code and see the test results. So if we can put it on a place that's convenient for the bud tenders to educate the community, the more the better.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you guys have a grow. Mm-hmm. You guys are in a dispensary. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what does the future hold for you guys? What is what's the big intentions? You guys are going to get in more dispensaries. Your big
100%.
Goals. Are you doing shows? Are you going to be at MJ BizCon, for example, in 2025? What are some of your kind of lofty goals?
So our loftiest goal is our attempt to grow the best possible cannabis. That requires us to put as much emphasis on our grow as possible. So no promises on the events and the out-of-state events and stuff like that. But we will continue to put our resources into our flower, into our packaging to ensure the best quality product that we possibly can.
Boy, and hearing that as a consumer, I got to tell you, I have absolutely no problem with that whatsoever.
We'll get there.
To focus on product instead of going to an event, there's not a problem with that whatsoever. That's awesome, because you know what? You have to put it in R&D. Mm-hmm. I would call that's your bread and butter. So, and if you're at an event, okay, is it important? It is.
100%.
But your product, R&D, that's your bread and butter.
Mm-hmm. I've been in the industry for the last 4 years, mainly on the event side, brand ambassadoring. And it's very important to connect to the community. And we hope to be out here whenever we can. But our number one goal will always be ensuring our cannabis is the best possible quality.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we certainly look forward to spreading the word. And I'm so glad we were able to meet. And thanks for jumping on with us for sure.
Thank you, Tina.
Yeah.
Hope we can talk again soon.
Yeah, definitely. We'll put the information up for everybody here and send it to the viewers. But definitely, it was really nice to meet you. And thanks for coming on with us tonight.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tina. You can find us at Verdant AZ on Instagram, at Verdant AZ. That's the best place to contact us, and we guarantee we'll any questions or comments, reach out, we'll get back to you.
For sure, Kyle. We'll definitely let everybody know when the video's ready. Excellent. And we'll put your information on the video as well, and we'll share it with everybody. So thanks for joining us, everyone. Tina Tasaka, Cannabis X America.